Welcome to Arc Excellence. Today we are going to discuss time and work MCQs which are most related to the UPSC Prelims CSAT 2025. Let's start the first question. The worker was engaged for a certain number of days on the condition that he would be paid rupees 1752 for the full period. However, he remained absent for some days and received only rupees 1387. How many days he actually worked? We have to find how many days he actually worked. If he worked for full period, he would get 1752, but he remained absent for some days and received only 1387. We have to find how many days he actually worked. Take LCM of these two numbers, HCF of these two numbers, 1752 and 1387. I will teach you one of the method to find the HCF of bigger numbers. That is 1752 right. 1387, you have to divide 1387, 1752, we have to divide 1752 by 1387, we get 1387, ones are 1387, we get remaining is 365 will be remaining. Again divide 365, 1387 by 365, we get 365 into 3, 1095, that is 292 is remaining. Again divide 365 by 292, this 292, that is option is 73. Again divide 73 by 292, we get 73 4s are 292, we get 0. Therefore 73 is a HCF of 1387 and 1752, 73 is a HCF. So therefore we divide 1387 by 73 because he is getting only 1387 after being absent for some days. So 1387 by 73 is equal to 19. Only 19 days he works. We check in the option. Yes, option A, 19 is a right answer. Let's move to next question. A contractor is fined for delay in completing a project. The fine is rupees 150 for the first day, rupees 200 for the second day, 250 for the third day, and so on. It is increasing by 50 each day. If he delays the work for 12 days, what is the total penalty? Here he is fined for, the fine is increasing by 50 here. On the first day he is fined of rupees 150. On second day 200, that is from first day to second day there is 50 is difference, and in third day he is getting a fine of 50, again adding 50, 250, and so on. It is increasing up to 50. If he delays the work for 12 days if he delayed the work, what is the total penalty? Here we can use the arithmetic progression formula, that is Sn is equal to n by 2 into 2a plus n minus 1 into d. That is S12 we have to find, n is equal to 12, n 12 by 2 into a means a is a first delayed penalty, that is 150 plus 12 minus 1, d means the difference between first to second is 50, it is increasing by 50. So we can take d is equal to 50. By calculating this we get 6 into 300 plus 550, that is equal to 6 into 850, that is equals to 5100. 5100 will be the penalty if we delayed for 12 days. Let's check into the option. Yes, 5100 is the answer. Let's move to next question. A tank full of petrol in Arun's motorcycle lasts for 10 days. If he starts using 25% more every day, how many days the tank full of petrol lasts? Okay, for 10 days, if a motorcycle has a petrol, if it is a tank full, it will last for 10 days. If he starts using 25% more every day, each day if he increased the usage of petrol to 25%, how many days the full tank petrol lost we have to find. So let's take the full tank is 100 liter. For one day, if it is 100 liter, for one day he is using 10 liters of petrol. If each day 25% is increased, that is 10 plus 25% of 10 increased, how much we have to calculate this one? 10, 2.5, that is 12.5 increased. 12.5 units of petrol he is using each day. Okay, then 100 by 12.5 is equal to 8 days. For 8 days the petrol lasts if he starts using 25% more every day. This is the answer. Let's move to next question. A, B, C and D can do a piece of work in the following manner. A can complete 20% of work in 10 days. B can complete 1/5 of the work in 5 days. C can complete 1/4 of the work in 8 days. D can complete 33.3% of work in 10 days. Who will complete the work first? We have to find who will complete the work first. Okay, let's solve this question. A can complete 20% of work in 10 days. Okay, 20% of work in 10 days, that is A can complete 20% of work in 10 days. A is equal to 20 by 100, that is equals to 1 by 5. Therefore, 5 into 10 is equal to A can complete the work in 50 days. So, B can complete the work 1 by 5 of work, it will complete in 5 days. Therefore, 1 by 5 by 1 by 5 is equal to 5 into 5, that is 25 days it takes to complete the work. C is equal to, it will complete 1/4 of work in 8 days. Therefore, 8 by 1 by 4, that is 8 into 4, that is 32 days it takes to complete. So, D is equal to 33% of work in 10 days. That is 33% can be written as 1 by 3. Okay, 33% can be written as 1 by 3. Therefore, 10 by 1 by 3 is equal to 30 days. Therefore, A took 50 days, B 25 days, C 32 days and D is equal to 30 days. So, here the least completion is by 25 days. Therefore, B completes the work first. We will see the option. Option B, B completes the work first. Let us move to next question. A company receives an order of 24,000 units of gadget. The factory produces 1,200 units per day, but 10% of gadgets are defective and cannot be delivered. In how many days will the company complete the order? Here a company receives an order of 24,000 units of gadgets. The factory produces 1200 per day. For one day the factory is producing 1200 units, but in 1200 units 10% of gadgets are defective. That is 1200 of 10% means 120, that is 120 units are defective. Therefore 1200 minus 120 is equal to 1080. So only 1080 are producing for one day. Therefore 24,000 by 1080 is equal to 22.22 days it requires to complete the order. Approximately 23 days it required to complete the order. 23 days is the answer. Let's move to next question. Okay. A, B and C can complete a task individually in 4 hours, 6 hours and 12 hours respectively. Only one person can work at a time and no one is allowed to work 2 hours in a row. All are hired to finish the work together with the minimum time possible. What is the least time required to complete the entire work? What is the least time required to complete the entire work? We have to find. Here A, B and C complete a task individually in 4 hours, 6 hours and 12 hours. Only one person can work at a time and no one is allowed to work 2 hours. No person is allowed to work 2 hours. Okay. All are hired to finish the work together with the minimum time possible. What is the least time? What is the least time required? We have to find here. Let's solve this question. Here A, B and C. A takes 4 hours, B takes 6 hours, C takes 12 hours. Only one person can work at a time. So here in the first time A works, then B, then again A works and then again C. Therefore in 4 hours, by calculating this we get 3 by 4. In 4 hours 3 by 4 of work is done. So 1 minus 3 by 4 means 1 unit of work is there, minus 3 by 4 unit of work has been done. Therefore 1/4 of the work is still remaining. To do 1/4 of the work A is enough. That is in 5th hour A will complete the work. This is simple question. We have to analytically use the methods to solve this question, this type of questions. Here I will explain once again. Here A, B, C will work for 1 by 4, 4 hours, 6 hours and 12 hours. So here in the question they have given that only one person can work at a time, only 2 hours in a row, only 2 hours a person can work. So first A will work, second B, again A and again B. For 4 hours 3 by 4 amount of work is done. Remaining 1/4 of the work is remaining. So in the 5th hour A will complete the work. 1/4 of the work will be completed by A. So totally 5 hours is enough to complete this work. So answer D, 5 hours is the answer. Let's see the next question. P, Q, R can complete a piece of work in 10, 15, 20 days respectively. They work one by one in turn, starting with P, then Q, then R and repeat the cycle. Only one person works per day. In how many days the work will be completed? Here P, Q, R. Here P, Q, R can complete a work in 10, 15, 20 days respectively. Let's solve this question. P complete the work, P, Q, R. P takes 10 days, Q takes 15 days and R takes 20 days. So, P is equal to 60 by 10, that is equals to 6 units per day. First we take LCM of this 10, 15 and 20. LCM of this 10, 15 and 20 is 60. So, 60 by 10 is equal to 6 units per day. P completes 6 units per day. Q completes 60 by 15, that is equals to 4 units per day. R completes 60 by 20 is equal to 3 units per day. Totally 3 units per day. By calculating 6 plus 4 plus 3, that is equals to 13 units. 13 units are completed for 3 days. For 3 days 13 unit is completed. So, 1 unit of work minus total 1 minus 13 by 60 is equal to 60 minus 13 divided by 60. Still 47 by 60 units of work is remaining. Okay, now we calculate. After 3 days 13 by 60 unit is completed. After 6 days, that is multiply of 2, 13 into 2 is 26, 26 by 60 units of work is completed. After 9 days 30 into 13 into 3, that is 39 by 60 amount of work is completed. After 12 days 13 into 4, that is 52 by 60. Again after 12 days. Okay, therefore 60 minus 52 by 60 is equal to 8 by 60 amount of work is still remaining. So, now P start the work. If P completed 6 units of work in 13th day, P completes 6 units of work in 13th day. Therefore, 52 plus 6 becomes 58. So, 58 by 60 amount of work is completed now. Then next Q starts to work and it completes 2 units. If it completes 2 units on the 13th day, it will complete 4 units on 14th day. Therefore, only 4 units on 14th day, it become 62, but we require only 60 by 60 to complete the whole work. So, half a day is enough to complete the 60 units of work. So, 13.5 days is enough to complete the whole work. Let us see the option. Yes, 13.5 days is given. Therefore, 13.5 day is a right answer. Let us see next question. A man can complete 4 by 5 of job in 20 days. If the total work is increased by 25%, how many more days will he need to complete the new total work? Okay, 4 by 5 of job in 20 days. A man completes, let us solve this question. A man completes 4 by 5 of a job in 20 days. Okay, then for 1 day, how much of job he completes? 4 by 5 by 20, that is equals to 1 by 25. So, for 1 day he will complete 1 by 25 of work. Okay. Original work is 1 unit. Now, the total work is increased by 25%, that is 1 plus 25 by 100 into 1, that is equals to 1 plus 1 by 4, that is equal to 5 by 4 unit of work. Now, the work increased by 5 by 4 unit of work. So, to complete 5 by 4 unit of work, how many more days he will take, we have to find out. So, we know that time taken is equal to work into rate of time. Now, we have to find work is equal to 5 by 4 into how much work he will do for 1 day. 1 by 25 amount of work he will do for 1 day. 4 5 5 is 25, 4 5 is 20, that is 5 by 4 into 1 by 25, 5 by 4 by 1 by 25 is equal to 125 by 4, that is equals to 31.25 days. So, initially we take 20 days. So, 31.25 minus 20, that is equals to 11.25 days. We take 11.25 days to complete the work. It is 11.25 days. He will take 11.25 days to complete the work. Let us see the next question. A and B together can complete a work in 20 days. B and C together can complete the same work in 30 days. A and C together can complete it in 24 days. So, in how many days can A alone finish the work? We have to find the A alone, how many days the A alone finish the work, we have to find. A and B, here A plus B take 20 days and B plus C takes 30 days, A plus C takes 24 days. Take LCM of 20, 30, 24. LCM is equal to 120. So, A plus B takes 120 by 20, that is 6 units of work A plus B completes together. B plus C is equal to 120 by 30, that is 4 units per day it takes to complete. Then A plus C is equal to 120 by 24, that is equals to 5 units per day. Okay, now 6 plus 4 plus 5 is equal to 15 units per day it will complete. Now, we can solve A plus B plus B plus C plus A plus C is equal to 15. By calculating this, we get 2A plus 2B plus 2C is equal to 15. A plus B plus C is equal to 15 by 2, that is equal to 7.5 units per day. Now, we have to find the A alone. Here in the question they have asked to find how many days A alone can finish the work we have to find. Okay. By subtracting the A plus B plus C minus B plus C contribution, we get A. That is, by subtracting A plus B plus C minus B plus C, we get a alone. So, that is 7.5 minus B plus C is 4, that is equals to 3.5 units per day A alone will do. So, time taken by A alone is, how many days A alone takes the time to complete the whole work is 120 by 3.5 is equal to 34.28. 28 can be written as 34 2 by 7 as 7, 34 2 by 7. So, this is a answer, 34 2 by 7 is the answer. 123.5, and for 34 it will get 1 by 3.5, we get 2 by 7. By combining the whole 120 and 1, we get 34 2 by 7. We can also use this option to identify the fraction. Okay, let me see the option. Yes, 34 2 by 7 is there, therefore 34 2 by 7 is a right answer. Let us see the next question. A and B together can do a work in 20 days. A works every day, but B works every third day only. That is 3, 6, 9. If A alone can finish the work in 30 days, how many days will it take both to complete the work? Here A and B work together, can do a work in 20 days. If A and B together can do a work in 20 days, and one of the condition is there, A works every day. A and B takes 20 days and A work every day. B works only third day. Let us see the next question. A and B together can do a work in 20 days. A works every day, but B works every third day only. If A alone can finish the work in 30 days, how many days it will take both to complete the work? Here A plus B together do a work in 20 days. A do work every day and B only on third day it will join. So, if A alone can finish the work in 30 days, we have to find the how many days it will take to complete the work by both. So, first we check the LCM of, take the LCM of 20 and 30. LCM of 20 and 30 is 60. Therefore, A is equal to 60 by 20, that is equals to 2 units per day A work. A plus B together work 60 by, so this is 60 by 30, that is 60 by 20, that is equals to 3 units per day. Therefore, we have to find the B's rate. So, now B is equal to how much? B is equal to 3 minus 2, that is equals to 1 unit per day B will work. Okay. On day 1 A work for 2, A completes 2 units per 2 units. On day 2 B A again completes 2 units. On third day B start to work, it will complete B start to work. Therefore, on third day A and B both work together, therefore it completes 2 plus 1 is equal to 3. Therefore, for every 3 days A and B complete the work of 7 units. For every 3 days 7 units of work will be completed. Therefore, 60 units of work they have to complete. 60 by 70 is equal to 8.57 cycles. If we take 8 full cycles, it will become 24 days. That is 8 into 3 is equal to 24. Therefore, for 24 days they will complete the 8 full cycles. For 24 days they will complete 8 into 7, that is equals to 56 units they will complete. For 8, that is 24 days, for 24 days they will complete 56 units of work. So, on 25th day A again start work and completes 2 units, then it will become 58 units. Again on 26th day it start to work A, again 2 units will be completed, totally 60 units will be completed on 26th day. So, they take 26 days to complete the work together. Okay, these are some of the questions which are related to the time and work, which will be helpful for your UPSC CSAT 2025 prelims. All the best. Thank you.